Hi, I'm Ray Summers. I'm the warden at Hamwall Nature Reserve, which is a nature reserve run by the RSPB down in the Levels in Somerset. We're just a few miles from Glastonbury, which is over in the distance behind us. Hamwall Nature Reserve is a large wetland reserve of approximately 680 acres, which was created from scratch, if you like, from the worked out peat diggings from the peat industry in the area. This began in 1994, and over the years the reserve has expanded and matured and is a very diverse place for wildlife these days. The reserve was initially set up in order to promote the well-being of certain key species that were under threat. These species are specifically associated with wetlands. The first one is bittern, great bittern, then we have bearded tit and marsh harrier. Now bittern is exclusively breeds and lives in reed bed habitats. From the beginning of the reserve's establishment, bittern visited occasionally, mainly through the winter. You'd get the occasional sighting. The first booming male, booming being the noise that the male makes to establish its territory, was in 2003, and this was a time of great excitement for all who worked here and had worked so hard over the years to establish the reserve. But no breeding occurred at that year or for subsequent years until 2008, when two females successfully established nests and raised young. Moving into 2009, the anxiety set in. Would this repeat itself? Were we just lucky? What would happen last year as it was? Fortunately, it was even better. And last year we had 6 nesting attempts by different birds, 4 of which were successful. So this year, again, the same anxiety. It's unavoidable, I'm afraid. It's been a very interesting year this year. There have been so many birds around. Perhaps they've come in because of the cold weather. Perhaps we're looking at birds that have established themselves and sort of homegrown in a sense over the past few years. Possibly at the moment, I think we have had 8 nests on this reserve, 3 of which are still going, 3 of which have fledged. And over at Shatway Heath, it looks like they've had 4 as well. So it's been a great year for bitterns so far.